Terence Crawford has beaten Errol Spence in fantastic fashion, and pros are coming out to say what they really think of Crawford now. Shakur Stevenson made sure to point out to everyone that he already knew that Crawford was the best of the best.
Brady, I thought I was talking some bull. Come on now. Come on now. Try to tell y'all. Y'all ain't want to listen. Go. You talk about Bud Crawford ever.
Canelo Alvarez had talked about he was the face of boxing for quite some time, but after seeing Crawford's TKO, he gave Crawford respect for being one of the best. Canelo tweeted, "Congrats, Terence Crawford. You're a great fighter, well deserved." Deontay Wilder recognized the amount of skill that Crawford put out in his fight, and he admitted that the fight was absolutely beautiful. Wilder stated, "It was a beautiful fight. I wasn't. That's what Terence Crawford's all about." Errol looked a little bit drained, but as fighters, we want to fight on. No stopping, no throwing the towel in. That's what we train for, to keep going. Crawford is the best in that division. Sergio Mora couldn't believe the accuracy that Crawford showcased, and he stated, "Crawford is probably the most composed and accurate boxer-puncher in history. Incredible what he did tonight. Who the hell lands over 50% at the highest level in championship boxing?" Zab Judah thought that Crawford was absolutely amazing in his last fight. Zab stated, "Terence, we gotta take our hats off to him. He pulled it off. Terrific. Miraculously. You know, people keep talking about this #1 spot. If they don't give it to him, it's bull. Give the man a spot. He earned it. He deserves it. He got it. I thought they matched up evenly on paper. For some reason, Bud was way faster. Spence didn't look quick at all. No speed or anything. Bud made him look extremely slow." Sergey Burchuk thought that Crawford was just too much for Spence. Sergey tweeted, "Congrats to Crawford. He's just too powerful. I said that before, guys." Lou DiBella thought the entire fight was an excellent showcase of what both fighters could do. Lou stated, "Crawford is ridiculous. Total domination. Pound for pound, it's Bud and the monster, and then a big gap. Bud Crawford is a welterweight for the ages. From the stock of the Four Kings, he's that good. Hail to the king of boxing." Sonny Edwards couldn't help but recognize Terence GOAT status, and he tweeted, "Crawford the GOAT. Why is it always the one that wants to fight for longer who wins?" Caleb Truax appreciated the show that both fighters put on, but he recognized Crawford showing a little more. Caleb tweeted, "That's an all-time great performance from Terence Crawford." When Tony Bellew was giving his prediction for the fight, Tony admitted what he sees in Terence Crawford. Bellew stated, "With Crawford, you just see a fighter who's always at his best and always finds a way to deal with whatever's in front of him. He's my pick to win, and I don't think it'll be close or controversial, but both fighters have a lot going for them. Crawford just a little more, and that's why I pick him." Sean Porter has fought Terence before, and he knows how calm and collected he can be inside the ring. Sean stated, "Terence never got uncomfortable, and Terence never showed me that there was anything unsettling in his heart and in his mind throughout the fight, and I pride myself on making fighters uncomfortable. Never once did I see Terence uncomfortable." Teddy Atlas predicted that Crawford was going to win, and he enjoyed pointing out that he was right. Teddy tweeted, "Not saying always right, but tonight I knew I was right. Crawford is different." Stephen A. Smith never expected a TKO finish like we got, and he compared the fight to previous legend fights. Stephen stated, "Crawford by TKO. I expected a decision win by him. I did not expect an absolute ass whipping. At Terence Crawford destroyed at Errol Spence Jr. I take no pleasure in saying that. Love them both, but it's just the truth. Haven't seen this kind of whipping since Trinidad destroyed Joppy, Mayweather beat Gaddy." Luke Thomas couldn't believe the fashion in which Crawford destroyed Spence. Thomas tweeted, "Terence Crawford demolished one of the most quality fighters in this division's history from his second best stance. That was a religious experience. Indescribable." Tim Bradley couldn't have been happier about predicting the right outcome. Tim stated, "Doubt me again. Doubt me again. Yep. All the hate, everything y'all said about me. Yeah, what did I say? What did I say? I told you. The greatest. The greatest. I know what I'm talking about. All you haters out there, I told you." Andre Berto really had faith in Crawford from the very beginning, but he thought that he saw something wrong with Spence too. Berto stated, "I predicted the situation. I said if Terence is able to hurt him, he was going to finish him, and I think that was just the case. But at the same time, I think it looked like Spence was a little flat tonight. It seemed like that same relentless Spence with that power, we didn't see it. It probably was because of Crawford. Crawford was able to hurt him. He was going to finish him." Jeff Mayweather was impressed with Crawford's finish, and he admitted that Crawford is now up there with people like Sugar Ray Leonard. Jeff stated, "I don't think anyone expected that to happen. I did put in a prediction. I said whoever can impose their will, that's who's going to win. That means that Bud was able to neutralize what he did, and he took advantage of it. He's up there. Crawford is probably one of the best fighters that has so many weapons that you never know what he's gonna do. He can beat you left-handed, he can beat you right-handed. Tonight, Crawford was probably the best Crawford I've seen so far with his defense and everything. I mean, everything was on point. It was kinda like Mayweather-Gotti." Keith Thurman thought that Bud Crawford was able to use his speed, and he thought that his most recent show of craftsmanship was what boxing needed.
Mr. Thurman, what did you think of the atmosphere here today?
Oh man, the atmosphere was amazing. Brought us back to that epic, energy that Thurman, Pacquiao, Mayweather, Pacquiao, just the big fights, man, where the fans really come out to support. You have the Crawford fans, you have the Spence fans in the building, man. And then the best man did his thing, man. Crawford, I knew he was crafty. I told everybody he got a new nickname, Crafty Crawford, and he showed all that craftsmanship here tonight. The speed was too much. That 140 moving up, it happened to me and Pacquiao. Those little guys, as they move up, they bring all that speed, and he also had the power, and Spence was just a little slow. I thought he was a little slow against Danny. That's why he didn't stop Danny. He stopped Ugas, but I thought he was a little slow, and that thing that he does that's never been broken.
Oscar De La Hoya couldn't have been happier with Crawford's performance, and he stated, "Yes, that's why he's the best. Pound for pound, the best fighter on the planet, and the Ring Magazine champion." Antonio Tarver couldn't believe the way Crawford was able to handle Spence, though. Tarver stated, "Unbelievable, the way he controlled every moment of that fight, man. That was a master boxing class, bro. If Terence was gonna win, I thought it would be under 8, but in the 8th round, it looked like he was done. Terence took that round off and got right back in it and finished him in 9. I thought Arrow was going to compete a lot better, and it just didn't look like it was the same class in the ring." Jamel Herring thought that Spence should be commended for trying his luck against the best in the world. Jamel stated, "Please don't kick a man when he's down. He risked it all, daring to be great against a great champion. The sport needs to continue putting the best against the best without worrying about being criticized for coming up short." Jamel really couldn't get over what he saw from Terence, and he tweeted, "I'm not mad at the stoppage. EJ is a warrior and was gonna go out on his shield if need be." Jamel didn't stop there, though. He also tweeted, "Congratulations, Terence Crawford. You made history with a great performance and earned it. Errol Spence Jr., you're still one of the best I've witnessed step in that ring. You have nothing to be ashamed of. Rest up and come back stronger." If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.